Movie sign on Mystery Science Theater 3000, where we're led through a series of doors into the theater where the crew of the Satellite of Love are forced to watch one terrible movie or another, has been going on since the beginning of Mystery Science Theater 3000. So this is one of the door gags. This is obviously door number 4. And it is a really simple effect, and it's been done this way since the early days of MST3K, whereas one time it was physical models. These are now printed and then laid out on these sheets of Lexan. It's a much simpler way to do it, but it's the same concept of the effect that's been going on since the beginnings of MST3K. And it's two people, one on either side, that pull it apart as the camera moves in reverse, and then it's shown in the other direction. And then of course they have a very simple little light set up here to create the light over the door. So in front of me, we have the door gag, the opening to MST3K, which has changed over the years a little bit. It's roughly the same concept. You have these flats here with a light on them, and then as the camera is pulled in reverse, the doors are closed, etc. You move on to the next door. But then when you see it, of course, they reverse that footage, and you have the door gag. And they do that with a camera on a stick, which I'm going to replicate with my cell phone gaff taped to a cardboard tube, which is really not that different from how they really do it on the show. While I'll be the first to admit that this is a rather poor facsimile of how it's done on the show, it's the same concept. They have a camera on a stick, and they start at door number 1 and pull all the way back to door number 6, and much like this footage, you see it then in reverse on the show. But that's how that absolutely wonderful effect that we all remember from MST3K and is the opening of nearly every single episode of Mystery Science Theater 3000. But this is the door setup. It was created for the Netflix series, actually, but here on the Satellite of Love, where I'm currently at in real life. That is not a lie. At least I feel like it's not. Props to history.